Maneva na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
The matter basically is an injunction being sought by the maternal family of Daddy Lumba, and they were basically seeking some orders from the court, and the court has this morning made the ruling on the case. What were they seeking? They were basically making argument that the Ebusiapin has sidelined the immediate or maternal family in the entire processes. And so in court today, the ruling became as follows: that the first respondent is restrained from organizing the burial pending final determination, and the court also ruled that the third respondent is restrained from releasing the body for the funeral service that ordinarily would have happened, God willing, tomorrow, 13th of December. And then again, the court also made a ruling that the first respondent must convene a meeting between all parties involved to ensure that a new date is set for the funeral service. That was also made. And another ruling that was made was of the fact that the first respondent must separate funds raised for the organizing of the funeral from the account of Daddy Lumba Memorial Fund. That particular fund was set during the 1 week observation of the Daddy Lumba's funeral 1 week observation service. They set up a fund to receive donations and what have you, but the court has ruled that that fund must be separated from the fund going to be used to organize the funeral. That was also made by the judge. And then finally, all applicants after the ruling are to see the registrar to swear affidavits to ensure that they go by the ruling of the court. And so that is what has been happening here at the Accra High Court here in Accra. And so the court has ruled in favor of the maternal family of Charles Kojo Fosu, popularly known as Daddy Lumba. And so it means the funeral service that was scheduled to happen tomorrow at the Bavaria Sports Stadium may not or will not happen according to the court orders, and the parties are to sign affidavit to swear to go by that particular ruling. Let's approach as well to get to hear from them on what they make of this particular ruling. Hello madam, how do you find the ruling? How do you find it? Okay, so a family member there saying Bibia okay, they are happy that the court has ruled in their favor. And let's go close to the counsel of the maternal family, who is currently speaking to the media to listen.
He's given what his statements, and I believe that all the relevant parties involved in the investigation will be invited by the police. The police is an independent institution. They will not do anything untoward. They will come out with what they find. Yes. So,
but what reasons have been given for this investigation?
Oh, conflicting accounts have been given. I think that is out there. Different accounts. There's an account that says that Daddy Lumba died at home. There's an account that says that he was hospitalized and he died a day after. There's an account that says that he put through a distress call to a friend who arrived at their premises and waited for 2 hours. He was not let inside, and then on his way back home he was called and told that Daddy Lumba had passed. So these are conflicting. There's been information about coroner's report that also conflicts various accounts. So we just need to know, as the immediate family, they deserve to know what the true cause of death is. So that's all. There's nothing more to it.
So when is this investigation expected to end?
I cannot tell you that. You can speak to the police about it.
Right, your name is?
I'm Thomas. Thank you.
Thomas, finally, before you leave, about the date, the court ruled that they need to meet to set up a new date. Was there an agreement on that?
It's an order of the court. It's an order of the court. So we will seek opportunity to meet with the first defendants and have those discussions. Thank you very much.
So that was counsel for the maternal family explaining what is next. And so it is worth noting that as part of the reliefs sought by the applicants, they indicated that there is a current investigations ongoing with the deceased as to the autopsy report. So they asked the court to rule that until the autopsy report is over, the funeral service must not be allowed to happen. And so that is what the council was speaking in to say, basically, that the court has ruled that that process is also currently ongoing at the police department, and until that is done, the funeral service cannot be held. But all must come together to be in an agreement for a date, a new date to be set. And it's also worth mentioning that at this time, all parties must be involved. And so that is what has been happening. I've seen, popularly known as Papa Shi, he has been commenting on this issue. And so let's get close to listen to what is happening.
Diaspora esomo etom was ko adwuma mu e de letters echo na bia mfase se death certificate omo de kokko chese ampa omo brother da wu enye easy abroche ti se Ghana alfa ka na uko eyi was me gwa go ka na makonye sa na tie
ne kura me eja wa ma wakono kame akoye ti se nia esini nyina sanka busua ti nya asomdwe tena ase a ankamba bedru court aba Ghana fo asom no magu chance kojo foso ni mase
obi angu chance kojo foso ni mase ye ka obi agu chance kojo foso ni mase busua pani ese ono na oba en oba be na so se omo ka so mbegu na ni mase videos no busua fo ni bi tama na busua pani gasa no omo ka se ombegu Lumba ni mase na Lumba ma mesisi dan ewo omo akura ase mo hear sa video no ndi se bibi base ya untimi nko blemu busiani bia nipa o cancer word no ono the wish and we nya but nyango pan ten no so ati ase Awurade na di oni bia asem Awurade na di kwase asem Awurade na di oba kurani ni nyanka na asem ti Awurade na aka ma me akwase ase wane mama nesina brempoma ofa ya poku mama Georgina na afia mama afia kobi ene Mela Derek mitimi mo bo busiafo ni na ene pa akoso hene pa akoso ni up to na busian pani mo na mane cause one na twmanson ensuta hene o mo na mane if you tumfo se tutumbu wouldn't say come 1 year. Dear Nana catch the quite on Namson. It wasn't guarded to us and an Miss Row with the Mumbre Metayechi. But still, also Quaco ye, ya was sending Mao, Commander Sports Stadium. That's a word I am funny in our swimming with ya. Pas also what I say, and Penny Fossy, the assessor to one fan to why free talk. So what I say, it's in Yango Point who the Akos and Yango Point any judgment. Abba. The way around the judgment, Pepe Payo, may the Lord God Almighty.
Would you want to say it briefly in English for you? Say this is not a disgrace to Daddy Lumba, right?
Yeah, this is not a disgrace for to Daddy Lumba. I mean, it's a glory for the Most High God because the Lord God Almighty is a true living Yahweh, and then the Lord God Almighty loves truth. So the judge has spoke. Do you understand? The judge has spoke, and it's true.
So going forward, the court has made a decision. What do you expect from both sides of the family?
We are praying that maybe the Abusua Penny will come back to his senses and then come together with the family, the closest, for them to do the rightful thing. Because we cannot take a power and authority into your hands and bullying people. We don't do that. You understand? Because the widow is in Germany. The children are there. Some of the children in Canada, other part of the world. And then you say, I'm going to do the funeral just 1 week. Lumba, as you guys are concerned, is a legend. So you have to plan it well and make sure that we bring all family members together. And even you inform the president of the nation, President Mahama.
So you say the process was rushed?
Of course, yeah. You cannot use 1 week to say, I'm going to do a funeral for Charles Kwadwo Daddy Lumba. Please, you have to be, come back to your senses and come down and humble yourself. And do the rightful thing. Some people misuse power when they have a power because Abusua Penny thought that now you have the certificate or the receipt from the body. That's why he's been behaving this way. But beginning, Calvin was the one that his name was on the receipt. That's why at that time Abusua Penny was so humble. As soon as he received the receipt, and they say, I'm a man of moment. I'm a Tupac. You call yourself a Tupac? You know where Tupac is? You know where Shakur is? You call yourself a Tupac, and at the same time you call yourself as an elder of Pentecost. That's a shame on him. Very shame.
Your full name for the purpose of this interview?
My name is Evangelist Papashi.
Right. So that was our evangelist, Papa Shi we just spoke to, and he has basically indicated that look, this ruling is not a disgrace to the deceased, but it is appropriate to ensure that all individuals come together to hold a befitting funeral service.
And he has spoken to Evangelist Papa Shi, who describes himself as a brother of the late Daddy Lumba and also a member of the family. Let's cross over to the Ashanti region right now.
Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.